Johnson, 1 year younger. 5-inch height advantage for Vitali and a 2.5-inch advantage. Here comes Kirk Johnson, former Canadian Olympian.
That he seems to have in this slow motion walk to the ring.
Well, he's led to elicits enormous excitement outside the ring. His big moments in the ring usually come from counter shot.
Now, George, you don't think it's a bad thing that a fighter like a big heavyweight doesn't try?
Kirk Johnson, and here comes Vitali, and you hear the crowd support for this, and is being idolized.
We haven't mentioned the crowd much, but in days they were expecting upwards of 11 or 12. Got a crowd here maybe of 10 or 11. Quite amazing conditions outside.
And suddenly the arena has erupted with you. The Klitschkos are frequently referred to in American media as being Russian.
All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled. Kirk Johnson, Vitali Klitschko.
Good evening, Kirk. You received the rules early in the night by the New York State Athletic Commission. I want a nice, clean luck to the both of you.
Klitschko and both insist cut that terrible wound over his left eye has fully healed.
You saw two of the great Glenn and Al Gavin. Joe Souza, the man who worked that cut for Vitali in Los Angeles, in the upper echelon of boxing cutting. Kirk Johnson coming in, trying to go for broke with big shots, and Klitschko bangs him straight up the middle with the left hand.
This is not what we were led to believe Johnson would do. Maybe he was just coming out in the first moment to give some warning.
Lands a right hand over the top, straight onto Johnson's chin.
Klitschko should go right for the body. Klitschko, go right for the body. Make him prove that he's in shape with that midsection. And that's what you got to do when you see a guy like that who's normally not in that kind of shape.
Klitschko, as he showed against Lewis, George, doesn't throw many body punches. He's a headhunter.
This is when he should go to the body, because this guy, if he's really out of shape, you got to bring it out of him, make him quit.
Big right hand by Klitschko backs Johnson up into the ropes.
Klitschko even now is aiming at the head. He should be aiming at the body.
Crowd thinks Vitali can get a first-round knockout the way he's been able to land against Johnson. Misses over the top with the right hand. This is an extremely aggressive Vitali Klitschko. Normally, he's much more cautious than this in the early going.
He's got to go to the body. You're not going to be able to hit Kirk Johnson in the head right off.
And there's a good body shot by Johnson. As Johnson tried a big right hand, looping it, Klitschko again stepped in and popped him right up the middle.
This is not classic big punching. This is punching from the rafters.
The good thing about Klitschko, if he keeps the pressure on this guy, make him keep throwing a lot of punches, Kirk Johnson could give out easily. Johnson should be moving a little more, because you don't want to just get hit just because the guy is in front of you.
Does Johnson have an abrasion already by his right eye?
Why is the right eye so red?
I think this comes with the package.
Left hand lands for Klitschko. Bangs Johnson into the corner. Left hand lands again. Good hook.
If you're Klitschko, you don't want to totally disrespect the contender.
Johnson has landed a couple of good-sized body shots. His best offense in the round.
6 months is not enough time for that right eye to heal. Doesn't matter what they say.
Watch behind that head.
There's one right
shot
to the body. When a guy's ducking and dodging, you go to the body to make him start protecting his body. Then you can get the head.
Time.
Both fighters swung big in round one. Klitschko landed more. And And when we go to Vitali Klitschko's corner, where Fritz Sedunik will speak German, our interpreter is Jens Halling.
You're doing very good. Be careful when he comes with his right. You gotta can you see him when he comes with his right? You gotta use your left. You did very good the last round.
Give him the hard jab. Give me my jab, baby. You all right? You all right? But you want to fight him a little bit now. You got to fight him a little bit. Jab, right hand, hook. Come on, baby. Get up. Use that jab. Use that jab, baby. Come on, Curtis.
We didn't see a lot of Johnson jabbing in round one, so you heard both Curtis Coates and Lou Duva saying, please use the jab. CompuBox numbers were a wipeout. 26 out of 57 for Klitschko. Johnson, 5 out of 38. Johnson, given credit by CompuBox for throwing 23 jabs in the first round, but he only landed 3.
Is Klitschko inviting that big right hand the way he holds his left?
No doubt about it. He's got that hand, and he's bending his knee, which is worse. If you're going to drop your hand, keep your height up high. Stand high on your legs. He's bending his knees and he's dropping his left hand.
There's a big left hand by Kirk Johnson.
Johnson's corner told him to jab. That's not a good idea with this guy's right hand. He'll come over right on top of that jab. Klitschko can get you.
Two extremely experienced boxing men telling Johnson to jab, and George says that's not a good idea.
Not a good idea. You want a combination and get out of the way, hold him whenever you can, but don't exchange jabs. He'll get you. It's like Bob Gibson coming off that mound with that straight right hand. There it is, see? It hurts.
Dropping the right hand over the jab, just as George Foreman said he would.
You got to move. Left, right.
Klitschko just missed with a right hand that might have knocked Johnson into next week.
Klitschko's got to forget that he was in a fight with Lennox Lewis. This is a totally different opponent. Respect him in another way.
Italy landing a good left to the body, missing with the right hand. But Johnson shying away from the right hand and giving Bitley another chance.
Klitschko is waiting for that left hand to just drop.
Vitali fighting with tremendous confidence, chasing Johnson into the corner and pounding him with the right hand. Crowd goes nuts. Got him again. Stunned with the left. Johnson's in trouble. Big trouble.
4, 5, 6, 7. Walk to me, Kurt.
Nobody has ever done this to Kirk Johnson in 12 years as a pro.
You want to see a heavyweight destroyer? Vitali Klitschko wants to be your man right now. Big right hand lands again. Johnson having trouble fighting back.
That's it.
Arthur McCarthy's going to stop the fight.
That whale was just harpooned.
Big time.
How does Lennox Lewis see this? Does he see it as an opportunity for a major? Does he see it as an opportunity to go quietly into his career?
What a turnaround.
Right there before, and he let the fight get away. It seems tonight.
Italy. He sensed that this was his moment, and he seized it. Tremendous.
Kurt now, the big house.
Well, here are the replays, and we'll show you Vitali Klitschko. There's the left hook that started it.
Oh, and he keeps throwing shots. Generally, big guys wait. I didn't hurt you. He keeps throwing the guy hurt. Why play around? Go for it. He see this guy's retreating. Why let him off the hook? Jab, good right hand, body shot. Stays right on him. Doesn't matter what. And he cleaned his Kurt. Right hand right on top of that left.
And from the way he fought, you can once again put to rest any question Klitschko's heart and bravery.
Oh, he was brave to and charged at him.
He was here to storm Kirk Johnson, and he did it. The second round knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vitali